Welcome back, my lovelies. Today we're going to be talking about things that I use that help me with managing my symptoms, preventing flare-ups, and then dealing with flare-ups, and things that I use when I am in a flare-up where I can't be as active as I'd like to be. So let's start. One of the big things that I swear by is definitely compression wear. So I've got these shorts that I use quite often. I've got these arm sleeves that I use whenever I'm active and sometimes when I'm not active, but I feel like my joints and my connective tissue is just not as stable as usual. And same with these gloves. I'm sure if you use your hands a lot, you know what these are. Same goes with my compression socks. I've also got this compression back brace, I guess is what it's called. Premium back support. Whenever I feel like my back is hurting a lot or I feel like unstable, I definitely wear this to prevent injury and also sometimes to help. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I can't straighten my back. So I've definitely used that a lot. There are times where I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't bend at all. It was so painful and I was trying to get in the bathtub to actually have a little bath to try and relax it and make it feel better, but I ended up on the floor just sobbing because I was in so much pain. I couldn't even draw my own bath and sit in it. I don't know if these actually work, but I swear by them for myself. Maybe it's just a placebo effect. It's like what I have on right now. But they come in different stickers. This one is the Breathe Easy. They're like vapor stickers. So I've got the sleeping ones, I've got seasonal ones. Most of these are kids ones because I can't find the adult ones. That I feel like a lot of Asian shops, like beauty supply shops, have them because they use them a lot, which I think is genius. Maybe I need to go there and invest in the proper ones instead of these tiny ones, but these ones are cute. They have little drawings on them. Another thing that, and you can tell I've used a lot of it, is Deep Heat and, I don't even know how to say this, it's Joint Ease, which I also use whenever my joints or my muscles are in a lot of pain, which is almost all the time. One of the things that I also struggle with is dry eyes or headaches. So getting this, it's an eye mask that you can put in your microwave to heat it up and then you put it on your eyes and you go to bed. I was actually sent this by a dear friend of mine, which is really sweet. So thank you. You know who you are, you're watching. Another thing, I could not find it for the life of me, but I'll put a picture up. But my TENS machine, these are the pads for it. You just like take them off, stick them on to where your muscles that are hurting or your nerves. And the one that I got is a TENS machine, a massage, and I don't remember what the third one is called, but it basically moves your muscles for you. So it awakens muscles. And this is one of my favorite tops of compression that I wear also very often. You can tell by the hair. I tend to wear this a lot when I go ice skating because it really helps. And it keeps me warm as well. Another thing for when I'm in a really big flare-up, and sometimes, unfortunately, you either don't have the energy or you're in too much pain to actually go to the sink and brush your teeth, or you're just like bedridden. And I know there's a lot of guilt that comes with that, which is really sad, but I found a bit of a little hack for myself, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably already know of this, but I got the floss that you can take anywhere with you, and I just keep it next to my bed. And on the days where I'm just bedridden and I can't even get up to eat, I tend to use this and this, which is travel toothbrush. Yes, it's like a waterless one. You can see the toothpaste is in the middle and you just activate it with your saliva, I guess. And the bristles they're pretty good. And he has a pick at the end. So if you don't have those flosser thingies, you could just use this on the go. I'm pretty sure these went viral a while back because of Hailey Bieber, because she was using them on the go. But great hack if you're chronically ill and you just can't make it to the sink. Which also kind of takes me to my next point. Having room chairs, if you could, or a chair that's easy to move around. Because a lot of the time when I'm in a really bad state where it takes a lot of energy just to walk or to stand, we have a designated kitchen chair, which kind of stays there in that area. So whenever I need to go and make my own food, I tend to use it whenever I'm in a big flare up so I can try and keep up with eating really well, even when I'm really chronically ill. Obviously, when it's really bad that I can't leave my bed, I got my lovely mom that makes me the food and brings it to my bed, which I'm very fortunate for. But other than that, yes, so the chair for the kitchen, you can get a little stool for your shower if you need to sit down. I tend to use it from time to time as well when my flare up is really bad, because a lot of the time, if your joints are in a lot of pain, for me especially, showering makes it feel a lot better. So being in a flare up and getting to actually sit down and shower just feels, it takes a lot of the mental load and the physical load off your body while you're trying to recover and just go by your day being in a lot of pain. Another thing is for my skin, and I found this that works for me. If you have other suggestions, do let me know. But because my face skin tends to be very fragile, I get a lot of pimples sometimes. So putting this on my pimple the day before, most of the time when I wake up the next day, it's either completely gone or it's a lot better. So this is definitely stable in my collection. Another thing is heat therapy. So I've got this water one, which it's electrical. So you just put it in the socket and it takes a few minutes and then it's heated and you put it on your tummy. And I also have this blankie, which is also heated. It has a plug, and that's also always plugged. It has a remote, which you can just turn off, cycle through how strong you want it to be and how not strong you want it to be, I guess, which is pretty cool. And it also has a timer, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, and 10 hour, which is excellent. So I tend to have it on me a lot whenever I'm really cold, my joints hurt from the cold, or I'm having digestive issues. I just cuddle with it, which is really nice. I've also got a little massage chair that I got from Amazon. You just put it on a normal chair and it becomes a massage chair basically. I'll put a photo of it as well to help. Another staple in my collection is my best friend in the whole world, KT tape or medical tape, which helps me a lot because obviously our joints tend to either slip out of their sockets or not be very stable and secure. So having that tape, because your body doesn't know where you are in space basically when you have those conditions. So having that tape to guide it and take some of the pressure off, to me, has helped so much. I tend to get a lot of neck pain, shoulder pain, and headaches, and tension headaches especially because of my condition. So whenever I have those days where I wake up every single day with a headache that Panadol can't help or anything like that, even Advil most of the time, putting on KT tape, going to bed and waking up, and then it's not there anymore. It has helped me so much. I know a lot of people say it just depends on, it's a trial and error type thing. I had to try a lot of things and some things didn't work. I also use a lot, especially if I have migraines or headaches, is a gel cap. Whenever I have a headache or a migraine that is really bad and nothing else is helping, I tend to put my gel cap, which comes down to my eyes. I put it on and I go to bed as well, which helps a lot. And I guess you can just also use it if you have like injury and just put it on your injury. So you can use it for a lot of things, which is really good. One thing that I can never live without ever again is a pregnancy pillow. The amount of relief that I felt And the amount of support that I felt just having that pregnancy pillow on my body was great. I obviously still have nights where, especially if my hip feels out of place, it causes a lot of pain. But having that, it helps with my neck, it helps with my shoulders, it helps with my hip a lot of the time. I'll put a picture of it as well. So I get to like, sleep on the side because I sleep on my stomach a lot and I can't sleep on my side or my back with like normal stuff, just like the normal pillow. But having this has helped me be able to sleep on my side a lot more and be supported. My neck is supported. I've got one of them between my legs, which helps a lot. And even when I'm laying down on my back, I've still got my neck support, and this is where the pillow is, and my legs are like this, where my knee is, which I think is the actual recommended way of sleeping, that you need a second pillow for under your legs in that way. So it's very perfect. It helped me a lot. Another add-on to my bed routine, I guess, is my weighted blanket. I also use it a lot. It helps my joints as well, compression, but for all over your body in a blanket form. So it makes so much sense to have it and for it to work. That's definitely something. Like when I go to bed, I've got my pregnancy pillow. I lay down. I've got my heated blanket, which is this one. And then I've got my weighted blanket. Now that I've started doing ice skating again, it's really important to stretch. It's really important for muscle recovery and everything. So having a foam roller has helped a lot as well. You can get yours from like Kmart, Walmart, wherever you go. That helped with a lot of the tightness and with the muscle recovery. A lot of the time, whenever I come back and I'm in a lot of pain. One of the other OG things that I have, which I don't know if you can relate to this, but when you're laying down and you're trying to watch something and you're holding something in your hand just gets really exhausted, especially after holding it for a long time, especially if you're just doing it in bed, or if you kind of flare up and you want to watch something, you obviously don't want to be holding something like this all the time. It's really exhausting. I got this incredible thing from Amazon that clips into your bed frame, a moldable handle, and you put your phone, which is exactly what I'm filming on right now, actually. That's what I'm holding you guys. I'll also put a photo of it. I think I got mine from Amazon, and I use it every single night. Just like, it's great. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found at least one thing that helps you maintain your health and helps you with your pain journey. If you have any suggestions on things that you used and worked for you that I have not covered in this video, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll try them out. And if you try any of these things out, do let me know if it worked or did not work for you. And I will see you guys next time.